That's Jon Stewart. The famous Jon Stewart looks like a homeless mental patient. What? He's shrieking and disheveled.
To which Jon Stewart got on Twitter and replied, "Friends, tonight I am sad. Tucker Carlson believes me too short to date, and yet somehow miraculously I remain tall enough to not know what Viktor Orban's ass tastes like. Is it goulash, Tucky? Seems like it would be goulash."
Without qualification, Tucker's provocation is absurdly crude. Chosen at the very moment Stewart demonstrates the kind of challenge to power he implored Tucker to undertake years past, and that Tucker still claims to do today. The response to the provocation was swift and gratifyingly predictable. Understandably, it looks only like the act of a salty loser then getting his just desserts. It was widely characterized that way.
Tucker has not forgotten this. Tucker is so salty that this is the kind of thing that he resorts to on his national programming. Still smarting about the bow tie crack and the call out of his hypocrisy decades later.
Yeah, fresh off.
But I don't think this is a complete picture. It is not only a grudge, it's a kink. Farron gets a bit closer to the truth.
And what is really interesting to me, aside from the fact that, again, Tucker's nursing this 18-year-old grudge, he waited till after everything was over to attack Jon Stewart, right? He thought, okay, the coast is clear, I can come out of my little hole now and go after Jon Stewart because, haha, he's short.
In addition, this provocation is particularly rich, because a mere 5'7" of Stewart was more than man enough to completely establish dominance over a 6'1" sadomasochist. In short, he handed Tucker his head, his malfeasance, and bow tie on a platter, utterly transforming Tucker in public into the bottom he truly is. It must have been revelatory to Tucker.
But it all goes back to that first appearance of Jon Stewart on Tucker Carlson, right? His attacks against the show, against the format, against the personalities is what kind of sent Tucker Carlson down this darker path.
Here is where I diverge from Cousins. I don't think Stewart sent Tucker down that path. He went down it in spite of Stewart. Carlson was indeed already on that path, and manipulative malfeasance is the very essence of a sadomasochist. His show is certainly redolent with kinky topics, and viewed in that way, recent episodes make much more sense.
Now, this is all about restoring men in the image that Tucker Carlson and other right-wingers see men as being expected to hold, and yet the promo seemed much more in line maybe with, I don't know, with gay men. It's not even really clear like exactly what the commentary was, but I'm going to play the promo for you. And it is certainly strange. It doesn't exactly seem like the prototypical alpha male idea of Tucker's audience. So take a look at this to start with. Yeah. So there was like a naked guy with like a light on his testicles, and then now there's like half naked guys exercising.
So returning to this year, when Stewart demonstrated once again his virile qualities, Tucker needed that perfect gratification of the deep and complete public humiliation he experienced so long ago. The brat behavior of a submissive was inevitable, and here Tucker delivered. He provoked Stewart precisely to be publicly mauled by Daddy John. No doubt the conservative community was equally outraged at their public unmasking. It's Tucker's job to emerge as their avenging angel to strike a blow against their mortal enemy. Still, I have to hand it to Tucker. He gets to play the top and the bottom and get gratification from the effort.